Greetings, Geechlings. Geech Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia Chapter 384. Alrighty, we had a big old clash of giant characters. Mountain Lady with her giant wrench. Tokoyami and, Dark Shadow in their gigantic I am the darkness form. And then Gigantomachia, who we found out last chapter how he was brainwashed and brought over to the good side. He's just coming in, And they're just kind of all dogpiling on top of AFO, and I'm alright with that. But anyway, here comes Giganto throwing just whole giant things of, like, the dirt and rocks and stuff. A roaring scream. It's a small world. It's a small world after all, and we're creeping out people's scents with the park opened. This is risky. Did Shinzo brainwash him into fighting on our side? Yeah, that's what we've been betting on. Mount Lady's protecting Makia, but... Oh, I guess if he gets knocked out, the brainwashing will not happen anymore, right? So she's batting away. What is she doing? Is she getting hit? Or is she hitting something? I don't know. But anyway, let's see here. AFO got struck. I was wondering how the Aoyama family managed to deceive me. So this is the answer. A manipulation quirk. Hiroshi Shinzo's brainwashing can be broken by a strong physical attack. Oh, okay. That's just like something I could do. What? When did you learn that? Kurashima-kun! If AFO breaks his hold, Makia will once again obey him. You look different, but my sense of smell tells me it's you. All for one, my master, I've been waiting for you. Why did you abandon me? Shinzo forcing Makia to speak like he did with the Aoyamas? But that can't be. He doesn't have a chance to brainwash Makia again, so what's going on? My beloved Makia. Flashback. He's so small. Unfortunately, I have to go into hiding, but eventually my successor will come looking for you. Having to leave your side breaks my heart to pieces, like I break so many other hearts. While the body of the successor that found me was different, he still had your voice and your smell. I could tell it really was you, all for one. I trusted your words and waited too long, or so long. But you abandoned me, Master. You never came back. I'm thinking this is actually abandonment issues. First Midoriya and now Makia. They're the only two who even resist my brainwash. Or, they're the only two to ever resist my brainwashing. Oh, shit. It could be vestiges are actually a thing. Yeah, this would make sense. Everybody that we've seen on the inside of their mind and whatnot, there are more people or more things representing the quirks. So, Deku being the first person we ever got to see that with, but AFO as well, because when, why can't I remember, Star and Stripes, tried to destroy him from the inside, the quirks were embodiments of things. So I'm guessing Giganto, who has multiple quirks as well, that's why he's able to resist. It's like having, it's kind of like the Power Stone whole thing in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, where all the Guardians took on the stress of using the Power Stone so that one person wouldn't die if it was just done by a single person. Even when I had Makia under my control, he was muttering about being betrayed. That's the reason why I bet on his anger and gave him plenty of time to dwell on it. I'm just here as a safety measure. A lot of people say that I act like a villain, but my quirk has absolutely no control over what goes on in someone's heart. It looks like no one wants to read a story about a demon lord. Okay. So now we've got the three giants all attacking him. We need to keep attacking until he rewinds into oblivion. Okay. Good lord. And there's just Deku. I think that's Deku. Or who is that? Let's see. We have to make sure we don't get in their way. Yeah, that's why I brought our most expensive camera. We'll zoom in from afar. Let's see here. Boarding a helicopter in this kind of weather? Did you lose your mind or something? Right back at you. I can't explain why, it's just something I have to do. I'm a reporter through and through. Hey, take a look at this. Cliche. That boy dressed in rags was a UA student all along. I thought I recognized him, so I looked through my old footage. Gentle's heroic and chivalrous channel. Why is gentle spelled with a J here? It turns out I'd met him even before the sports festival. Oh, so the person they're talking about is... Wait, the boy dressed in rags. What? What? Oh, yes. It would have been the slime thing. Or when they were trying to... Yes, I remember now. To think such a timid boy could change so much in just 1 year. And now just seeing the devastation on the computer screen. Deku's holding his own against Shigaraki. Seems we're not the only ones who... Oh, God. Is that a beam coming off screen? Who felt like they had to do something? A helicopter in these winds? Are they insane? I'm sorry for dragging you along with me. I made this choice on my own free will. So we've got like a bird quark user here? Let's see. So this is another reporter who I don't recall. This goes beyond journalism. I need to undo the damage I caused. It's not professional, it's personal. It's not as though we're on the clock. This time we owe it to ourselves. It's the same for them. Izuku Midoriya isn't alone on the battlefield. Even though they saw their comrades give up and walk away, some of them have chosen to stand and fight because they're heroes. It's been reported in many countries that Japan has been defeated, but there are still people here who haven't given up. We're here to tell that story. And that's what we'll do, regardless of whether we live or lose. Win or lose. My brain. Every day, the world gets smaller and more connected, so let's record what happens next. Gentle's heroic and chivalrous channel viewers, there's 7,600 and it's bumped up to over 20,000. And show it to this small world. Where is Japan? Isn't that All Might's country? This child doesn't know what Japan is. Or where it is. They need to know. Even the president apparently decided, like, I'll tune in to this live stream. That is not over yet. Oh, look, there's a bunch that are actually heroes. Like, that's that flat, weird dude. That I walk like an Egyptian because I'm also flat as paper. I don't know who this big-headed dude is. We got like some old demon-looking senior citizens. We've got a cat making biscuits. Is that what's her name? Fukio? One of the Tokoyami? Not Tokoyami, fuck. I can't remember names. Shoto's older sister there. And then a bunch of people we can't see. There's that one dude had like the construction bands on his wrist that we saw like way back in the day. And then plus he's appeared fairly regularly in the series. And then there's some English heroes apparently because there's Big Ben in the back. Cool. That dude has a third eye. I hope he goes by TN. And that's the end of the chapter. Alright. Nice chapter. Excuse me. Alrighty. Overall, I like that Makia has actually resisted the control, and that this is of his own volition. Free will seems to be a big thing of this chapter. Like the free will to, like push into your own destiny of like, I want to be a hero. I'm going to keep being a hero even though we're losing. While others have the free will to also choose to leave these scenarios. This hat does not sit well on my head. I don't know. I don't wear a hat very often, so I don't know all the ins and outs. I know, it's very stupid to say, but it's a thing. I have a big head. So it's always hard to find hats that fit. But anyway, so yeah. And now I've totally forgot what I was going to say. Shit. But I do think the whole, like, brainwashing resistance is due to multiple quirks. Because, like, normally, most of the population is only going to ever have one. So you have that whole thing. And then, which, it's not going to come up that often, Midoriya, then Giganto, and of course, they wouldn't be able to brainwash AFO, I doubt at all. But we're definitely seeing, like, people that have multiple quirks. These quirks have, like, their own, like, mentality, as we've seen with the Vestiges and stuff, but also in AFO as well, when Stars and Stripes started to, try to get them to rebel against him and destroy him from the inside. So, like, there is notions that quirks are beyond what we think they are. We think they're just non-sentient abilities that people are born with and will change as things go on. But I guess as they evolved, they gained life to an extent. Excuse me. And with multiple quirks into a single person, like I mentioned with the whole, in my last chapter, or no, it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. The whole, like, Power Stone analogy I mentioned, like, that seems to actually hold a little bit of water here. So we'll definitely see, like, what Makia does in the future. Like, will he continue to be with the heroes? Will he go into self-imposed isolation or exile, maybe? Maybe they ship him off to an island where he can just kind of meditate on his actions and realize that maybe he could be more than just someone's lackey. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah. But yeah, everyone's watching the broadcast. We've got 2 cameras on the situation, and we'll see how this sways the hearts of people. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, including Kaiju number 8, which should already be up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, which hopefully we'll be doing that soon, but I don't know. It's also gone on hiatus, so we'll see. And as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings, fight the power of the brain worm with multiple quirks. Yeah.